Hey guys, Tech Timmy here. So in this video, I am excited to be doing my first ever unboxing of the Amazon Echo Plus. Let's do it. All right, so you may notice that the box is like some of the other Amazon packages I'm getting lately. It's a little bit mangled. The tape's already kind of off. I have put my unboxing knife here on standby, and I think maybe I'll use it for dramatic effect, but actually I don't even need it because look, the tape is just gonna pull itself away. I know what's in here only because I looked up my Amazon orders and it said that this guy has arrived. So I bought the refurbished version of the Amazon Echo Plus on Prime Day, and I got a great deal on it, so super excited. So this is one of the more premium speakers, and I am going through now and I'm switching out my speakers in my living room to transition them over to all white or light colors, and I'm moving my darker ones into the bedroom. And so the interesting thing about the refurbished products is they don't ship in the standard Amazon packaging. I also have an Echo Studio that I'm going to be unboxing shortly, also in white, very cool. But they basically, for some refurbished models, you don't get the original package. You just get sort of this, this brown box sort of deal. Interestingly, I feel like, yeah, so they do a good job with packaging in general, but even these things come pretty well packaged. So you can't see it, but this is actually in a, well, you can see it if I peel it off here, is in a also sort of a shrink wrap type deal. And there it is. So here is the Echo Plus, and I'm looking where it's refurbished. I'm looking to see if, one of my devices is talking because I have it named ECHO. So I will try to spell out ECHO instead. Echo, quiet. So we'll spell out the name for the rest of the video. The thing that I was not worried, I think worried would be a very strong word. I did not worry about any of this stuff, was whether or not I would actually have documentation, which I do. And then the other thing is with the refurbished model, where this is a lighter color, I wondered if whether or not there'd be any blemishes. So it looks like this one, I mean, definitely livable, and it could just be that that's the fabric. Yeah, it looks like that's where they sewed the fabric together, so that's fine. And the main thing that I wanted to make sure it's not dirty. And so this looks nice and white, and it is going to look great with my decor here. This is one of the earlier premium sound speakers. This, I think, has been superseded by the Echo Studio now, which is a much larger speaker and actually has fuller sound. I've heard demos of this. I own another Echo Studio, a darker colored one they have in the bedroom, and it sounds absolutely beautiful. This, I believe, is going to sound better than a standard ECHO device, so a little bit more high fidelity. And so just to kind of go through, and then the other thing that I really liked about this one is the number of microphones on the top, which imply that it will listen better than some of the other devices that have fewer microphones. So as you get these little dots of the microphones, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mics for listening. I mean, I think that's more than any other device that I've seen. And then of course, the other thing on the top of the device, you have volume up, volume down, and then this is the mute button. So when you click that, you know who cannot hear you. And if you're concerned about privacy and so forth, that's a nice little addition. I typically use my mute so that my other ECHO devices do not trip over each other sometimes. And yeah, so that's the function of that. And then there's the action button used for setup. And also, I think it will also automatically trigger the wake word without you saying it. So I think that's another function of the action button. So the white cable here, I like the white cable with the white devices. Amazon has seemed to be shipping even the darker Echo Shows and other, the Echo Dot and so forth now ship with white cables. So it looks like they've made the transition to all white cables. I don't love that. I'd rather have the cables match the product. So, and as you can see what I just did, so this guy just sticks in here. And then there's also an audio out. That's cool, that if you want to hook that up to an additional external speaker, you can do that. I believe Amazon's also doing away with the audio out capability as well, but for my money, I like these old school speakers, and this just sounds phenomenal and is going to sound epic as part of my multi-room music group with the Echo Studio here, which I will do an unboxing video of next. within the next week. So if you're interested in ALEXA devices, please consider subscribing to the channel. I'll do all sorts of unboxing videos and then also set up configuration videos as well. And just for sake of completeness, I'm just going to rifle through the document here. Yeah, so this is the old style of documentation, which is absolutely fine. You basically, it's plug and play. When you turn this on, she who shall not be named comes right up and will guide you in terms of doing your configuration in the ALEXA app. So very simple, straightforward. Anyhow, if you have any value from this, you wouldn't mind just give me a quick thumbs up. And like I said before, please consider subscribing. I do all sorts of videos on ALEXA and all sorts of tech. Hope to see you in the next video. Cheers.